Karen Institute of Science and Technology. You had it very, very right. And just in case you're wondering, if you are the boy child out there and there's some things that are not adding up in your life and you're wondering, where do I start? Even after you got that KCSE a grade that is not appealing to you and you're wondering, nitaanzia wapi na nitaelekea wapi? Then you feel like the word is coming to an end and you don't know what next. Karen Institute of Science and Technology is here to make that dream come true. And without further ado, I'm here to introduce the boss. She's already here. Like I told you, she always has stories to give us hope. For the sake of a listener who's tuning in for the very, very first time, the honors and the floor is open. Karibu sana, madam.
Asante, and good morning to all our listeners.
Good morning.
Yes. For those who are not aware, my name is Mrs. Anne Munene. I'm the director of Karen Institute of Science and Technology. And I'm here to explain why we set up that institute and who are the guys who are called there. That institute is one that specializes in giving knowledge to the boy child. When you find a young man who is falling by the roadside, call my number. If that boy you have in the house is not listening, he's walking out and coming late, please get in touch. Let us see what is happening, because Karen Institute is set up just for the boy child. I'll tell you something. Mm-hmm. Kenya cannot be Kenya without men. And when you look at the results of exams, mm-hmm. and you find 40% of the men got D minor and D, mm-hmm. get worried. Whom will they marry? These are the men that are now grouping out there, sitting in marketplaces. Mm. In the morning wanafungua lock. In the evening wanarudi hapo kufunga lock. And during the day they are sleeping in trenches by the roadsides. As a country, you must get worried. Losing 40% is too high. These are men who are supposed to have been married, and each and every one of them, they're preparing to deliver 15 children. And I'm not giving up. Kila mmoja lazima azae 15. So that we can fill Kenya. We can cultivate all the land that God has given us.
Mm-hmm. Madam Anne, let me ask you.
Yes.
Why do you find that the boy child doesn't perform well compared to the girl child?
Because from when we went to China, the women went to China. If you remember, I don't know whether you were born in that time. Mm-hmm. Women were collected here and they were taken to China for the benefit of the girl child, to reinforce the girl child. They went dressed in African wear. When they came back, they were in jeans. They were wearing jeans. I mean, they were empowered like they were men. And from that day, our boy child started falling by the roadside. And I can tell you, those who were born in the 70s and 80s, they know what I'm talking about. Their friends are already buried. Every home has a grave of a young man. Men who are supposed to grow old, marry, get children, cultivate the land, export. Those are the men I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to work on it until we have all the men, 80% of the men, to be independent, to be income earners, to stay away from alcohol and drugs, We must all shout this. I know of a family where they had 4 boys and none of them is alive today because of failing KCSE exam. Mtoto amepata D. When they get home, can't even wait for the parent because they are afraid of the words that you come after that. And this is why I'm saying, I want all the boys. If you find that boy who scored D, D plus, C minus, those ones, E, let's get to train them to do something where they make money, they have hope, and they are going to be great men in this country. Mm-hmm. Yes.
How has the journey been since Karen Institute of Science and Technology started off? How has it been?
The journey has been good in the sense I have already taught and sent those men to Israel 5 groups. That is 5 years in a row per one group. And now we have good news. We also want to send some of them to Japan. Mm-hmm. To see how the Japanese do their farms, how they export, what is special about them. So it is not just Israel. We have Germany also, where we have farm managers who have been trained in Karen Institute. So all these are areas that we want to explore for the boy child in Kenya. Mm-hmm. I want to see the men. Let me tell you, when I saw this Museveni son say that the men in Kenya, he's going to beat you all and get Naivasha to become part of Uganda, I felt threatened. And I'm not safe until all the men are trained. And you know, the goodness about agriculture is that the men are trained and they eat well. So in terms of energy and and feeling good about themselves, they are well taken care of. Without taking drugs and falling by the roadside, we shall create men. Even if we prepare this country for 10 years, we sort the men, give them encouragement, train them, tell them and show them how to export and how to make money and put the money in their pockets. And also how to cough when they're in the house. They are not the ones who are going to clean the sufurias after a meal has been made. No. Hiyo ni kazi ya wanawake. Yes.
You being a teacher.
Yes.
And in your experience.
Yes.
Whom do you think is to blame for poor student performances in KCSE?
I cannot blame anyone in the sense the poor results are as a result of many things. Domestic quarrels, they affect children. And more so, they affect the boy child in a big way. And that has been rising, the percentage has been rising every year, where homes are not stable. Number 2, where the parent passes and leaves the other parent managing the affairs of the children. Raising the fees, you find children that have been expelled to go and collect fees. Children that are going through marital problems in their homes. They are going through seeing quarrels and everything that goes with it. We are saying there are very, very many areas that affect the boy child. And I'm trying to bring them up to tell them all is not lost. Even when you get that D, even when you get the D minus, no, there is hope. And there are ways that you can move on and make sure that you live a complete life.
Does it mean that when the family is a bit disjointed, or maybe there's kind of a separation, the children should not be involved fully?
They should not be involved because you find where a mother now tells the children, can you see the way your father is fighting? You know? Can you see how he is hopeless? Can you see how this man is bad? This man must be having another family out there. All those words must not be told to our children.
Mm-hmm.
Concentrate in solving your problem if you are a woman. And if you are a man, if you find your wife is stubborn and is talking back and is not feeding you and is not cleaning the house and is not doing what is supposed to be done, excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
Solomon had 1,000.
Solomon had 1,000.
Yes.
And you're saying we should be getting 15.
15 children.
Dear listener, this is Madam Anne Monene. I got it right. The director of
Karen Institute.
Karen Institute of Science and Technology, and she's here trying to shed more light on what should be done to give hope to the boy child. The boy child seems like has been forgotten, and quite a number of things are not sitting pretty. And she's insisting that the society has to stand. Come what may, we need men. Men to stand up for their families, men to stand for this country and for the society at large. And in case you're out there, you have a boy child who has lost hope in life. Having gotten bad grades in the KCSE exams, don't give up. Don't give up. There's hope and there's light at the end of the tunnel, courtesy of the current Institute of Science and Technology. Then, Madam, hebu niambie sasa. When you've heard about benchmarking from our members of parliament,
Yes.
unasikia wanatoka wanaenda mpaka kuangalia how to collect taxes, how to see how to rear goats in Israel. What is the difference between the one that you're doing and the one that the members of parliament also do?
Members of parliament, they are going to see for themselves. It serves like a holiday. Number two, they will come with that knowledge. But before they can implement the knowledge, they are already out of the seat. This is basically where the problem has been. The consistency. I want you to remember before, we used to have Egerton University, for example, being a college for agriculture, collecting thousands of men and training them. And when it became a university now, the grades to join there are a little high. But we have majority of the men. If you check the results of KCSE, you find those with the D's and E's and the minuses. Most of them are boys. Budgeting for that is important so that we as a nation can change the systems that are running today, and we focus more on what should be done, especially to them, to our boys. I will tell you, I come from Nyeri, and in Nyeri, where I come from, in Odhaya, in Shinga location, you find so many by the roadside, wamefungua rock, because they have been given the number to pluck tea and sell. And this number gives them monthly wages, like 2,000, 3,000. They are not renting a house, they are not paying power, they are not buying food. So the next thing is that they use that one to get the illicit brews. And these illicit brews are being spread everywhere by men who are riding motorbikes, wearing coats with many pockets, and every pocket has a small bottle of that alcohol. And the next thing is that we have so many young men who have only delivered one child in life. One like this. And by the end of that one, they are shaking, their hands are shaking because of this alcohol that has been brought around the homes. This is what I am saying. We have no future if this is what will continue. When all men are gone, then who is left? You go and to a church and you are shocked. Only 2 children are there, 2. And women are there, very stable and handsome, beautiful and sitting for mass. But there's none expecting a child. It means in a short while the church will be empty. Because the population of a community comes through delivery, through having children. And I'm saying, I want to train these men. I want to collect all those who are drinking. I want them to learn something they can do so that they can make money. Alcohol and drugs must be completely removed from our communities.
Okay. You've said that the number has to be 15, and that is what you're advocating for.
Because our chambers are empty. There are no children. Yes, you have tea. You have 10 acres of tea, but you have only one child. And that child, a boy, the girls have been married off. You have only one child, son. And this son is drinking that illicit brew. What is expected of your history as a parent? We say, let us act before it is too late. I want the young boys to come. I want them to be trained in agriculture.
Okay. And where is this institution located?
Karen Institute of Science and Technology is located in Karen. It is just a few meters away from Karen Shopping Center. Yes.
All right. Dear listener, you can as well call Madam Anne for more information on 0722-873-115, 0722-873-115. I repeat for the third time, 0722-873-115. And she's here up until 8 o'clock and trying to give hope to the hopeless. And if you feel like there's a son out there who's lost hope in life and also reeling under the effects of drug abuse and substance, you can bring the boy on board and we can see what to do, courtesy of Karen Institute of Science and Technology.
We are trying very hard, and we have also taken those who don't want to take agriculture, those that would want to do other tertiary courses like plumbing, others want woodwork, others want to be masons, and electricians. We are training this, but only men.
You know, I had a thought that it's only pegged on the agricultural bit of it.
You know, when you are doing irrigation, for example, you need piping. So this is where the plumbing comes on.
Okay.
Because piping and drip irrigation, setting up, that is it's very accommodated in the training for agriculture.
Okay.
And the same to electricity, because they need power in the offices, they need power where they are, for example, they are doing the posho milling and all that. They need to know a little bit of all those areas. So all those areas are being taught.
Okay.
And by the time they are done, they are very confident men. And I will tell you, if I'm talking of 15 children, they are few, because everybody is running to them.
Okay.
Yes.
The demand is getting higher.
Yes, because the men are walking like men. And they are not falling by the roadside. Yes.
Do you feel like, as a society, we have failed in curbing drug and substance abuse?
I will tell you, if there was a way, I would cross all the areas where those things come through. Yes. Because they have killed our society. And yet, the profit for that goes only to the single person. But the single person who is importing and selling is killing thousands of young men. And I will tell you, when a man has smoked those drugs, he is not an effective parent. This is the area now that is of great concern. You find you are married, you are smoking those things, your wife is there, so he delivers a child with your neighbor. And yet you are saying it's your own baby. This is because nobody seems to be telling this young man the truth. And the truth is simple. You cannot afford to keep smoking those things and drinking those things, and then you are expected to deliver a child named your father. That blood, if it is tested, is from your worker. And that is what we are saying no. We are saying, let us train our young men to take responsible positions in our communities and to hold Kenya intact and to develop it to the highest level possible. We have all that it takes. We have our red soil, we have our black cotton, we have rain, we have water, we have mountains, and we have the valleys. Let us make use of them. Our men, capital M, capital E, capital N, must be taken care of. Yes.
What's your take on brain drain in Kenya?
Let me ask you a question. When we are sending our children to go to Iran and Iraq and who, why can't the women there give birth to their own children to use there? Our children have space to work in. They should not board the plane to go. Yes. You drive from here to Mount Kenya and you'll be shocked at the number of acres that are lying fallow with nothing growing in them.
But they're saying in Kenya, there are quite a number of things that are contributing to that. Starting with the poor wages, lack of unemployment, and then you find that you've advanced yourself in a certain field, then you find you're working totally off whatever you went to school for.
I will tell you this. Let the young men in the Republic of Kenya select the career paths that are useful. If you find all those with the D's and the minuses want to do IT, for example, that IT will not give them the jobs they are looking for and the money they are looking for. They can only do that to supplement agriculture or a core subject. And this is what was in the syllabus that we inherited. We inherited a syllabus that was basically technical oriented. And we changed the syllabus to the current one where the technicals are almost extinct. And this is why we are having these issues. If we concentrated on the technicals, we would be supplying all the food to those countries instead of sending our men to go and work there. And we would be earning more money and better wages than what they are earning there. Yes.
Somebody is telling me that when we are given these jobs as locals, we don't want to do them to perfection. Tunapenda shortcut and a lot of corrupt deals. Kwa mfano, umepewa pesa, utengeze barabara, worth 1 billion. Then you'll do with half. Then hiyo ingine, unaweka kwa mfuko. Is it a contributing factor?
It's a big contributing factor, and I'm referring back to Kenya in the 70s. We never had those types of things. So when you got a contract, you did it to perfection. And you earned what the wages you had indicated in the BQ. Today, it is the opposite. You go there, you're supposed to be on site, you get paid, you share the money, you give it to anybody who cares, and by the end of the day, they will not even mark or come to establish whether the road was done. But we can get back to where we were and where we got lost. And that is where, if you won a tender, you'd execute the tender effectively and earn the money that you were supposed to earn without giving donations or parting with some money to the architect and the engineers. But all said and done, we can only begin by training our young people, training them on what it is to grow up in Kenya and to have a life that is worth living. And the best that I've picked is to train them in agriculture. Those that want to be trained in agriculture, I am training them. They will hire land if they don't have any. They will lease the land and they will cultivate and sell food. The market for food is a lot.
Okay. 07
22
uh-huh
873 115
okay
is where to meet me. And I can tell you I've spoken to very many of them. Currently, we are also talking about those children who got C minus and C stand. We have our A-level class for boys, A-level, from 5 and 6.
The same facility?
We are still, Karen Institute is owned by the same group that owns St. Elizabeth Academy in Karen. And it has the A-level program from 5 and 6.
Okay.
And that from 5 and 6 concentrates on the three subjects where the child will benefit in joining a career of their choice. Take, for example, somebody who wants to work in the legal profession. They'll be able to take history, CLE, and English only, the three, and they proceed to the university.
Okay. You had it right from the director herself, and she's here up until 8 o'clock. And just in case you're interested in pursuing your A levels as well, she's here and she'll offer guidelines to that effect. In the meantime, we also insisting that no boy child should be left at home kukaa tu na wanasema wanaomba pesa. Hebu tuambie.
Yeah, wanaomba pesa because they have been shown that they can be fed and they are given clothes. And they are already above 18 when they're supposed to be living in their own houses. You must show the man in the house that is a man from day one.
Are you trying to say
I
that?
went to a home. That home has 4 daughters and 1 son. And when I entered, I greeted them. And the mother introduced the son to me and said, "This is my son, and this man is the owner of this home." I asked her, "Owner of this home?" "Yes. When I'm in my absence, he's the one who will be left here in charge." And the girls started crying. And the woman said, "Yes, they can cry because they'll be married and they go to their own homes. But this man will not move from this one." Now, I am saying this. Let your son know his role in the home. It is not to beg for money like girls. No. He has a chicken. He has a dog. He's trying to sell. He has a goat for daily. He must be able to provide something for the home. Yes, a man is not just born to behave like he is a girl in the house. No. Dume ni dume.
It has to stay the way it was.
Yes, it has to stay the way it was and the way God said. You remember, God didn't talk to the woman anywhere. No, he only spoke to the man.
Oh, it is the serpent that talked to the...
It is the serpent that talked to the girl.
What did they say?
Yes, God told the man, "I bless you, go fill the world."
Okay.
He never addressed the girl. No.
She was not even there.
No, she was not there. She was busy giggling with the snakes. Yeah.
Have you? Do you feel like the boy child, the current boy child? What is your take on the current generation, Gen Zs?
Gen Zs, 90% stay the entire day on the computer.
What are they doing there? They are making money.
They are giggling. 3/4 of them.
But
When you ask them,
uh,
what will you be eating when you are 90 years? They have no idea. Theirs is a day goes and passes. That's it. Tomorrow will feed itself. But I'm saying, I want these men who will plan 40 years down the line what they'll be having.
you said they are giggling.
Yes. Because they're reading social media.
They're
What
looking-
girls are saying, this girl said this said this. An hour, 2 hours on the same stuff, even on phone.
Okay.
I am saying, no, men, please put the phones down. Let's face reality in life. What is your expectation and what is expected of you by your parents and the neighbors? They expect, should there be anything that will require you to safeguard their life, you'll wake up with strength. But you won't have that strength if you are waking up to open the rock in the morning and closing the rock in the evening. We are saying not to that one. Let's get back to the drawing board. Let us see where we lost it.
Somebody's saying that men don't speak openly and they bottle up most of their emotions. Could that be a contributing factor? Na wameambiwa wanaume hawafai kulia.
And this is a reason, yeah, if I see tears of a man, I would think the world has come to an end.
Eh.
And when I see a man walking like they are confused, I feel that we are not safe. So that's why we are saying the men must be strong. They must eat well. They must generate money. They must give us hope as a country. And we cannot be given hope when they are just in alcohol and drugs and internet.
Are you trying to say that internet is a bad thing?
An everyday affair
Uh-huh.
where he is just drunk and laughing, reading SMSs and Googling. You get what I'm talking about? Let the men be a little serious. Yes. They go back to class, they learn, they go cultivate, they employ people, they produce for export, they open bank accounts, and they have money in their pocket. And that way, they'll be able to govern whoever they marry. Because when you find somebody with a D marrying a girl who had an A, then you know there's a problem.
Okay.
Yes.
You've walked into town.
Yes.
You've seen quite a number of the youth.
Even early in the morning.
What is your take?
Even early in the morning. I was in town by 5 in the morning. And you find some are just seated. And it's a young man seated on a gunia. It means he drank and he slept there. So, can Kenya go anywhere with that?
Not really.
I can tell you, without men, there is no Kenya.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is your take on the few men who are saying that we are trying to look for ways to get an extra coin by the few skills that we're having? I'm sure you've seen quite a number of them in the CBD. Wanakwambia, madam, picha. What do you
Yes.
think about that?
Do you know this is a new thing?
Uh-huh.
I have not been to the city center for some time.
Even if you walk from any city, they are there.
Today, I'm in shock. Somebody told me, no, madam, you are looking very, very nice in this one. And can I take your photo? I told the man, excuse me, will you taking my photo for what? Are you getting? And this is simply because they think you can make money in an easy way. And I want to tell the men, money is made the hard way. Hard way. And if there is a possibility, let the men become exporters. Exporters of farm produce, exporters of dairy, exporters of vegetables, exporters of honey. Are you getting? Those are the skills that will make a difference in the life of a man.
So you refuse to have a photo?
Of course I couldn't. Look at this. You know, they also don't even, they are not afraid that they are talking to an old woman. You know?
You should promote.
No.
Wanasema you promote the hustle.
No, the hustle is in providing something on the table.
But I'm taking your photo and then you pay me. Then
that money does not leave the city center.
Oh, it doesn't leave the city center?
It doesn't leave the city center.
Okay.
What we are looking for is those men that are going to utilize all the land that we have in the Republic of Kenya that is not being farmed, that is lying idle, where we have men who would be doing export.
Okay. As you're coming to a close, what are your closing remarks?
I want to tell men that without you, we have no Kenya. Please, let's get back to the drawing board, collect all those men from the villages. I can tell you, if you walk in the shopping centers, you will see how many men are sitting idle. And I'm saying, I want all these young men. Let me begin by those who finished KCSE the last 4 years. Those who are between 18 years and 24. Those are the men I'm looking for. Yes, because the others, at least they are a bit old. They cannot go out there to practice.
Why can't you help the old ones?
The old men, they can be helped by being trained and they work locally.
So does it mean if you are past the 25 years old, you still have a chance?
We have two classes, yes.
Oh.
We have the class of those that are below 24 years, and we have those above.
Oh.
Yes.
So it's open?
It is open.
If you're
it's
a boy
for men, yes, men. And I will tell you this, you should come and see.
And make
they
a
are
point.
taking their service when they are farming. Because they never knew that you can grow something and make 20,000, 30,000 in a day.
Just like that?
Yes, you don't have to wait for every month.
Okay.
You make your money on daily basis. And mine is to request the men, if you are not coming, send me those ones who are near you. Let me talk to them, let me show them, and let them make the decisions with the knowledge. Because I know at the end of the day, you may get a man that is earning a profit of 100,000 every month. Yeah.
Wow. Just to remind them once again, as you're coming to a close, your closing remarks zile za unawapatia number na how they can get to where you are physically waongee na wewe.
Yes. I will tell you this. If you are coming from town, you get to the railways, board matatu number 111. The last stop of that matatu will be Karen Shopping Center. You move from that bus stop just towards Gong side for only 2 minutes. You see the signboard of St. Elizabeth. Our office for Karen Institute is housed in St. Elizabeth Academy. Please come in and request to see Karen Institute. I'm sure you'll be brought to my desk and I will be able to discuss with you and I'll put you into the program. If you're looking for a place where your fees is accommodating, this is a place. Our fee is very humble. It is 40,000 per semester, and that includes your boarding facility where you are equipped, the bed is equipped, you don't come with the mattresses, you don't carry your beddings, everything is there for you. You'll be given where to sleep, and you'll be given food, and you'll be maintained, and you'll be taught until the 4th semester. When you finish the 4th semester is when we now decide which country you'll go to for paid attachment. By the time you finish the paid attachment, which takes 11 months, in those countries, you come back to Kenya, you'll have graduated, if it is in Israel, with the Mashaf certificate, and when you graduate, you come back to Kenya, you'll find 1 million shillings in your account, and that gives you a startup capital And this was a negotiation that I did in 2015 with the with Israeli government.
Okay.
And we thank God for it.
All right. Thank you very much for that info. And then basically that is giving hope for the hopeless, and the reason as to why you should make that bold step and start that journey studying at Current Institute of Science and Technology. Till next time round, that has been Madam Anne Monene, Director of Current Institute of Science and Technology. All the best, Madam, and hope to see you some other time.
Thank you very much. We have to be on, and we have to be there for our country, Kenya.
Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Same, thank you.
Dear listener, that has been our time. Stand by for the news headlines coming.